Hi, I'm Mike Wong, and I'm the cornea and contact lens resident at the UC Berkeley School of Optometry. I want to share a story with you about a patient of mine that demonstrates why I find working with contact lenses to be so awesome and rewarding. My patient is a 40-year-old male with a history of forme fruste keratoconus. His journey to optometry started when he had LASIK performed in 2004. First, let's meet Dr. Kathy Tran and hear what makes a good candidate for LASIK.
We perform a comprehensive evaluation for any refractive surgery candidate. It includes an ocular and medical history. We do a careful analysis evaluation of the anterior segment, especially the cornea. We want to rule out any corneal dystrophies and scarring. And lastly, most importantly, we take a look at the shape of the cornea with a corneal tomographer to evaluate the anterior and posterior structure of the eye, as well as the thickness measurements.
Let's meet my patient and hear his story.
Can you tell me a little bit about your experience with LASIK?
I so desperately wanted to get out of glasses and didn't want to mess with contacts, so I felt like I would be uncomfortable touching my eye, that I just took the jump into LASIK and did it against his recommendation. And then about 6 years later, I started to develop LASIK-induced keratoconus in my left eye and didn't really have any vision in the eye. I think it was like 2700.
So at that point you decided to have a procedure for intacs. How was that?
Initially, the results were okay. I think my vision was around 20/70 uncorrected with the intacs in, so it wasn't where I wanted to be. And then I had the intac actually forced through the cornea a few times, and I needed it completely removed.
After the intacs was removed, you were referred to us for a scleral lens fitting. What was your experience like?
The fitting went well, and the first hour or two of wearing the scleral lens, it was reasonably comfortable. But with the traditional scleral lenses, after about that 2-hour mark, I would start to develop redness and dryness. The vision was only about 20/40, and I still had some image ghosting or shifting. I tried 2 different scleral lens companies, and neither one of them was able to give me what I was hoping for.
Finally, we offered you the option of an impression molded scleral lens. How did that lens work out for you?
I didn't want to get my hopes up. I had high hopes for each of the procedures, and each time had been let down. So I was really excited when we fit the lens, and I got almost 20/20 vision, and it was incredibly comfortable. I've been able to wear the lens up to 12 to 14 hours, and I did not experience any discomfort whatsoever. It's been actually life-changing for me to have the ability to see out of my left eye again.